Hey everyone, and welcome to December. The festive season has arrived, and I'm here for a toy hunt at Toys R Us, which still exists here in Asia. Everyone's in a holiday mood for some shopping at this time, and it's the perfect timing as well as their main promotion is the Tamashii Nations section. So let's head inside Toys R Us. So one of the first things you'll notice in the store is they have their main side for their latest promotion, and it's great timing as they're currently doing it for the Bandai Tamashii Nations. Of course, big fan of their SH Figure Arts line, and of course they have some of the other lines such as Figure Arts Zero, which is known for their anime statues for One Piece. And what I like about this Toys R Us store is they have a lot of them displayed in their glass cabinets, so you can really check out the details before purchasing the actual box set. And of course, it's not just One Piece, they do have some of the other characters also in their glass displays. Some of the robots, the NX Edge styles, and again a mixture of the characters displayed really nicely as well. And again, they have the box sets on the side, and then more of the robots and more anime characters as well. And they do have that cruise ship from One Piece, which we saw earlier in the displays. And then more Tamashii Nations products, SH Figure Arts, they do have some of the Dragon Ball. So not a lot, but you do get some here. And maybe next month they won't have this Tamashii Nations in this promotion, so they do actually switch it up. So it's actually pretty perfect to have it this December. And again, more of the figures just displayed in these glass. And we have the latest SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball figure, which is the Piccolo, the version 2.0 I believe. And then more of the robots again in their boxes, and really a mixture. So this is the only time you actually get to see so many Tamashii Nations products in one section, of course unless you go to the actual official Tamashii Nations stores. And they do actually have a lot of the classics as well, Doraemon and Gundam, which actually are displayed really nicely here. Personally, I don't collect these, but based on what I see here, I think they are pretty cool, and it's all about the posing as well. And next up is Marvel, which of course is one of my main focuses. And of course there is plenty of the Hasbro figures. First up with the Avengers Endgame basics, but then the Marvel Legends. And really a mixture of the older figures, I would say. It's been out for a few months now. And a lot of figures are also on sale with the red tags. Simply because of course these are characters that are not so popular, and they have been on the shelves for quite a while now. And they still do have the Marvel Legends Stan Lee, which is pretty much a classic, and some of the double packs as well. Mixture, not just Avengers, we have X-Men, Deadpool, and again pretty nicely displayed in their packaging. Have the Black Widow with the bike, the Hydra Zola figure, and of course if you like the kids dress up cosplays, they do have a lot of the weapons here. And we also have the replicas from Marvel Legends with the Nano Gauntlet, as well as the Captain America shield. And there's another section with the action figures and more Marvel Legends. And from what I see here with a quick scan, I don't see anything particularly new. Probably the standout figures are the Black Widow series, So if you want the latest, I think the X-Men figures are out with the Wolverine and Professor X, Magneto, Mystique figures. Those are pretty much sold out. Or I'm not even sure if they ever displayed them, to be honest. So yeah, really just the Black Widow series is the standout figures. And again, you get a lot of the same ones on the shelves. And ones that have been out for some time now. So we have some of the Game of Thrones figures. I found a Captain America, the Endgame version. And the Red Guardian. And more Game of Thrones figures with the Captain America. And then of course we have more figures in a different section, more Hasbro basics. Some of the Infinity War ones, Game of Thrones, Far From Home. And more of the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And more of the dress-ups with the masks, Game of Thrones basics. And below we also have more of the Stanley box sets and some of the vintage carded styles with the Wasp and a very heavy figure. It is the Spider-Man's Marvel's Kingpin. And found some more randoms placed with the Marvel section. Ghostbusters. And here is a Toys R Us exclusive of a Guardians of the Galaxy 5-pack, which include a lot of the characters. I think this might be based off the comics. So yeah, this is actually pretty interesting when Toys R Us release their own exclusive packagings. And of course we have more of the Hydra Zola box set that's been there for quite a while now. And I believe this section is probably figures that haven't really done that well in terms of sales, and they just place to the side. So yeah, that's their Marvel section. And we also have more of the Metals die casts, which is more of a statue type of miniature figures. They have some of the ones for Civil War as well as the DC characters. And also some of the things I've only seen at Toys R Us, and they're known as the Wow Pods, which are some sort of kiddie toy, I believe. Not too sure what they do, but they've got some over here. And Fast and Furious cars, still at Toys R Us, they have them. And then of course more of the DC figures, really just the basic ones, Superman, Batman. Nothing really new, to be honest. You get some of the old Mattels based off the Justice League. Of course DC have released a lot of the Todd McFarlane figures of late. You don't actually get any of them here, but you still have some of the old multiverse Shazams, which are on sale, and just more random stuff for the Batman. And we found more accessories with their keyrings, mixture of Batman and Wonder Woman, and also more DC figures. This is some sort of X-ray skeleton type of statue, which those of you might be interested. So they do have some here. And of course Toys R Us always has a Star Wars section, one of the biggest brands, and some new figures, but from what I see most of them have been here for quite a while now. Of course we haven't had a Star Wars film for some time, and a lot of tags with the saves, which of course means they're on sale, apart from that trooper there. And yeah, again, more of the basic characters by Hasbro, and lightsabers as well. And of course we do have a anime section, so we do have some of the Dragon Stars for Dragon Ball. Again, these are not new, pretty much the old stock. And if you're into the Dragon Ball statues, they do have some of them here. So really at the moment I don't see anything that's outstanding or new exclusive to Toys R Us. But what you do get in the store is just a huge selection of things. And currently at the Gundam section, and of course Transformers is one that I do recommend if you're a fan of, because this Toys R Us store actually has quite a large selection. So first let's admire the displays with the lights. Really cool display for Transformers. And here is their action figure section, and you do get a mixture of their Hasbro box sets from top to bottom. And yeah, this is probably one of the places where you actually see a lot of Transformers figures all in one section, and pretty much have a lot of the collection. So it's a mixture of the latest movies and comics, or series should I call it. Here are some of the smaller figures, the miniature ones. So yeah, for Transformers, so much to see. Really just a mixture of the figures, and I think all of them are at a reasonable price as well. And of course, Toys R Us is always known for a vehicle section, and of course they have a large selection of car tracks as well as the transport. So again, if you're into the motor vehicles or cars, you're going to get a lot of the figures, or toys should I say. Really a mixture of these displays. There's a really nice car as well. More here. So a lot of Ferraris if you're into that. And then we also have Takara Tomy, which is the Japanese brand, a bit like the Hot Wheels, I'll say. They actually have a lot of their cars here as well. Really a mixture of the box sets, and you can really spend some time just, if you're looking for a particular vehicle, really just scan through all their displays here. And I do find some of the Marvel ones, including this truck, has some of the figures as well. And we now found the Hot Wheels, and it seems to have a sale as well. And we found some of the DC characters with Aquaman. So this is a small section for DC. And if you're into Marvel, of course, they have some of the leftovers, really just some of the older ones. I'm not a fan of Fortnite, in fact I've never played it before, but they do have a lot of their figures here. And yeah, I'm not actually too sure who made this brand, but they seem to have a lot of the characters here, including the box sets. And they even have some sort of Christmas special with the gingerbread in those Christmas designs, and just more funky characters that we've seen in the games. Playmobil, which is actually something I actually really liked when I was young. I picked up a lot of these back in the day, where there was a policeman, firefighter, and it's really cool that they've got this Ghostbusters collaboration going on at the moment. So yeah, Playmobil, and of course Lego. And they actually have a really nice display here currently with the Christmas trees to really bring up the festive season. And of course, as I say before, it's not really a Toys R Us without Lego. And again, countless of box sets here with all the biggest brands. So Star Wars, and then they have this one with known as Monkey Kid. So again, nothing really extraordinary, because I'm not a collector of Lego, but if you're talking about the eye-catching ones, it is of course the Marvel DC stuff, with Spider-Man Lego and Batman Lego, one of the more popular ones. They even have the Harry Potter castle as well, which is actually pretty nice, and some of the Mario lines as well, and more of the Avengers. So yeah, you can spend your time looking through these Lego box sets. There's actually quite a lot here to see, And if you're a collector, some of them do say you have to contact the staff member. Maybe they're just empty boxes. We have the Wonder Woman 1984 box set, which is actually really nice. And this movie, of course, is coming out this December, so they're really trying to promote their Lego section here. And of course we have some of the Mario Lego, which I actually didn't know that existed before. Pretty cool to see Mario make their way into Lego. And if you're just into some of their other figures, they do have them here as well. So really a mixture, although I don't see any of the main characters. Some box sets as well. And we move on to board games. Of course, Christmas time is probably a great time to share with friends and just play your board games. And of course, none other than Monopoly. I actually didn't realize they've released so many versions, including this Pac-Man and some of the carded versions as well, and even this cash and grab game, and of course the Marvel one. We have the 80 years comic version of a Monopoly, and this is actually pretty cool to have. And that's not the only one, they do actually have the movie version as well, which actually looks nicer in terms of the characters and also the colors. And really just random mixture of more board games and some of the popular ones, including a Mario Jenga. So that's about it for today here at Toys R Us. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more, and thanks for watching.